The three of you go to the tavern, the Happy Turtle of the town of Docktown. You are specifically in search of a meal as you've been on the road for a couple days now, so rations are running low and you're getting a little peckish. Startling though, when you arrive into this lowly, dimly lit, kinda grungy looking tavern, there's no one there, which you've never seen on any of your adventures before, besides the barkeep and a halfling who is reading under the lamplight.
Yes, my dragonborn self is gonna burst in, and I'm going to slam my hand on the table and say, anyone got some drinks in here?
The scruffy tiefling barkeep turns to you and says, "We got some shitty beer left. We don't got much here really. We're kind of running low on both food and drink. We got some dirty water if you want that too. What do you three want?"
Actually, we're in search of some food. We've been on the road for several days, and me and my boys want to get a good meal.
Well, I would not suggest Docktown as a place for getting a good meal. Normally I would turn you to, say, the food bank. That's a good place to find things for a meal, but past 3 months there's been a dragon terrorizing us, so demanding offerings of food and money, and we've kind of been running dry these past few weeks.
Well, I guess we'll have to go see that dragon and find some food.
The tiefling points to the halfling, which appears to be a young woman in some wizard robes. She there, that university student, apparently trying to find some way to kill this dragon, but she's had no luck, and no other adventurers who have gone to try and take it down have come back. So I guess talk to her if you want to see about taking that dragon down.
Alright.
Let's go.
This can only go well.
Yeah, with my big dragonborn feet, I'm gonna loudly stomp over there, and I'm gonna swing the chair out and just kind of rest my elbow on the table and lean over and say, "Hey, student. You trying to find this dragon?"
She puts her head up and looks at you a little like, "Oh, this is how my day's gonna go." That's sort of the expression you get from her face. I've been looking for a way to take the dragon down. I went off to its castle the other day, but was promptly turned away from it. What do you guys want to know?
Well, we want to know how to get food back. For ourselves, mainly, but, I mean, just, we'll get some food back for your people as well.
Yeah, are you guys adventurers?
Oh yeah, we're the best adventurers.
Dragon sounds tasty.
She gives this very, like, stark expression at hearing a small little halfling say that, but she's just like, "Alright, yeah, I'm down. If you guys want to help me take this dragon down, I'd be more than happy to have some help. The dragon's taken more from me than the university's tuition, so that's saying a lot. Yeah, let's go fight a dragon." You guys leave the tavern and you make your way down this path, and you're kind of going through this countryside, and you see looming in the distance a castle with a fairly large wall surrounding it, probably about 20 feet high, and as you get close to it, you feel this like crackle of magical energy. And you get to the wall's gate, and approaching the gate, you see on either side of the path 2 statues. On one side of the path is a statue depicting a wealthy-looking person of elven descent, and on the other side appears to be a halfling belonging to like the peasantry class. Each statue holds out one arm, and on the open palm of their hand, they are holding up a plate. And carved into the gate itself are runes which spell the phrase, "No matter where you come from, all are equal at our table." And under this phrase, you see this sort of like hole cut out from the gate, and it's actually a chute, and coming out from this chute is a pile of stones. From what you can tell, it's a puzzle, and by the look on like the sort of jointing on the statue's arms that are held out, it looks like the arms can maybe move to some degree, like they are a scale and can tell weight. It also looks like the gate might be somewhat sentient by the way the magic feels.
Alright, are the plates at different heights?
They're at equal height right now.
And how many rocks are there?
There are 24 rocks that you can count.
I'm gonna ask the wizard. Hey, wizard. What's your name, by the way?
My name's Tulip. Thank you for finally asking.
All right, Tulip. I am Zarafar. How do we get through this gate? Do you know?
I couldn't figure it out last I was here, and last I was here as well, before I could figure it out, the dragon came out of the castle, breathing its smoke, and chased me off. It doesn't seem like dividing them equal 12 and 12 has worked. I think its magic can tell that we're here. When we approached it, the stones came out with us, prompting it. It's like it sensed us.
Do we all need to hold an equal amount of rocks?
Find out. Do you give everyone here 4 rocks?
And with
Yeah.
the statues? Yes.
Yeah.
The statues click reading the 4 rocks, and you are now all... Zarafar, you have 4 rocks. Tiel, you have 4 rocks. Ayeren, you have 4 rocks. And Tulip now has 4 rocks. And the gates begin to open now that everyone has an equal amount of rocks. Entering the main hall of the old castle, you're greeted with the smell of dust and something that could best be described as spoiling food. Propped up against the column is a corpse dressed in armor, and you hear this bellowing voice, "Who dares enter my lair? More beggars coming for my trove?" And it echoes throughout the halls. And you find, after a while, a locked gilded door.
I wanna use my crowbar and like jam it in between like where the lock of the door, like in between,
Yeah.
like next to the lock to like kind of like break the lock to pry the door open.
Give me a strength check.
19.
All right. And you pull the doors apart. And it sort of like turns its head up to you and says, "Guess I'll do to you guys what I did to everyone else. Gotta kill ya." It can't get close enough to you guys to do anything, so it's just gonna eat some food, and you can start seeing sort of like a green, terrible smelling mist start to come out of its mouth.
Okay. I use Conjure Barrage. Boom, it shoots arrows into a cone.
Okay. You turn this dragon into a bit of a pincushion.
Oh, perfect. Alright, now my stick just moves up in front of the dragon to body block for me.
And I'm going to use my lightning breath.
The dragon doesn't like that. It is TL's turn.
Just claw up the dragon.
Okay, make an attacking roll. With your...
That is a 19.
Oh, yeah, you hit. You hit that dragon.
Okay.
And with that, the dragon sort of, like, shrinks back, like, with the snake still coiled around it and says, like, Stop, please stop. Don't, if you promise not to kill me, I'll show you guys where the rest of the unspoiled food is.
We won't kill you, but you can't take any more food from this village.
Yeah, I just don't want to die. And you guys go back through the catacombs, and then you go up the spiral staircase this time, and you go all the way to the top. And it is stockpiled with just, like, various bundles of food and vegetable. And what do you guys want to do with this food?
I think we should take as much food as we can carry down there. Your village, donate to the food bank, but also kind of say like, hey, we got your food back.
Mm-hmm.
So the villagers can come get all their food. So
You haul the unspoiled food back from the Dragon Slayer all the way to Docktown on the defeated dragon that you've sort of hitched up as a beast of burden. And the townsfolk run out to help bring the food to the town's food bank and then, like, redistribute it to everyone, making sure everyone's getting their fair share of the food that they need.
As we're walking off with our food
Into the sunset.
into the sunset,
Heroically.
I'm gonna stop and I'm gonna turn around and I'm as if I'm like looking at a camera that's not there, and I'm gonna thumbs up and say, "Everybody eats," and then keep walking off into the sunset.